What's happening? What's happening? We set up a few more things and we're gonna get right into these predictions and all that. How my mic sounding though? Sound off in the chat. I see you, chat. It's your boy 14. What's your predictions, my boy? We about to get right into that momentarily. Give me 1 second. Y'all know what time it is. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Hey, mic check, 1 2. Who it is? This Santana's back in business. Let's go. Hey. Oh man, it's too early for that. Damn, that's one thing about Nintendo, man. These things be too damn early for me. I really was asleep, and I really thought about getting up and continuing with this live stream. Because right now I want to be laying the doll down right now. But I think some important stuff's going to happen today, so I didn't want to miss it. And plus, I ain't gave y'all a video in a while, so I think I'm due for that. Yeah, how's the audio sounding? I want to make sure the mic is sounding pretty good before we move forward here. And I want to make sure that's sounding real extra crisp for you guys. You know what I'm saying? No, my voice is a little bit raspy. I'm talking my actual. Can you see the sound quality of? Sound like I've been smoking Black and Mild. Nah, I really just woke up. I almost missed it. So my voice will get better as the announcements go on. Plus, I'm sipping on my little electrolytes here, so. My bad, I need to hear all that. But yeah, if the mic sounds a little bit messed up, just let me know before we get into the live reaction. So we gotta tap in with your boy, hit that like button, because it's gonna be a wild, very wild live reaction today, especially if the stuff isn't gonna happen that I'm expecting. So it's gonna be wild today for sure. Predictions from me. I don't know what to really tell y'all, to be honest with you. I just know we're gonna see Metroid Prime 4. We're gonna see all of its glory, and we're finally gonna see that release date. That's the only guarantee I can tell you right there. That's the only prediction I'll give to you right off the fucking bat, is that's exactly what's gonna happen here. With this final Nintendo Switch grand finale direct. Shout out to Prince J. Wilson. I don't think y'all know who that is, but that boy, that man, because he ain't a boy no more. That man been on YouTube since I was on YouTube, and that was way when the Wii first came out. And now he's doing all types of reaction videos, all types of crazy shit now. So it's like, it's hilarious to see him still around. And he was really an unsung Wii warrior back in the day. But, things change. Things change, people change. But it's good to see you still holding Nintendo down. I sound great. Okay, good. I sound great. I'll probably turn the mic up just a little bit just in case. I might be blaring y'all ears out if I do see what I want to see in this direct today. So, but yeah, that's my prediction. Metroid Prime 4, blowout. Metroid Prime 4, release date finally coming to Nintendo Switch. Obviously, everything on this direct is about Switch 1. Nothing about Switch 2. We're not going to mention about Switch 2. Sakurai retweeted the direct last night, and he retweeted it again today. So whatever he worked on in 2022, it's obviously going to be on this direct. So I'm pretty much predicting that we're probably going to get a Kid Icarus Uprising HD or Kid Icarus Uprising sequel. And I think it would be grand if that is on Nintendo Switch and not Switch 2. I think that would be great, honestly. I think that would be great. But he tweeted again this morning, so this is obviously something's coming from him, and I doubt it's Smash Brothers related. The game he said he was working on is that game that, was sent a proposal to him to work on a game in lightning speed, 2022 to 2025. That's 3 years. So the only thing that could really be made in 3 years is really a sequel to Kid Icarus Uprising or a complete remake of Kid Icarus Uprising. So I think that's pretty much where that's going to go. Also, I think I will predict this. There's probably going to be about 2 games that we did not know that's going to be released on Switch this year that wasn't previously announced. Because if you look at what we have so far, obviously Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition came out this month, just a week ago. Not even a week ago. And Pokemon Legends ZA was showed in all its, unimpressive, ugly graphics glory just last month, and it got a release date of late 2025. So from today till basically December, there's nothing on the release schedule for the Nintendo Switch. I doubt it's going to be that big of a gap between games releasing on Switch 1 from now till December when Pokemon Legends ZA comes out. So I'm pretty much predicting we're probably going to get at least 2 other games that are not Metroid Prime 4 that's going to be released on the Switch 1 from now till December. Obviously, Metroid Prime 4 is one of those. I'm going to say at least 2 more. It might be 3 more, to be honest with y'all. There's been a rumor about a major third-party game that's releasing on Switch 1 that people are going to be talking about, so I guess I could add that in there. But that's a big gap, people. That's April, May, June, July, August, September, October. That's a 7th-month gap. If you count November, which I don't think Pokemon Legends ZA is going to release in November, because whatever they have for Switch 2 is probably going to take that slot. And Pokemon Legends is probably going to release in December, because they said late 2025. They didn't say holiday. Usually Nintendo puts holiday on something when they give it a release window. They said late. So that's probably leaving the slate open for whatever the Switch 2 is having to release in November. So that's a 7 to 8 month gap. If you already, Nintendo's not going to leave a 7 to 8 month gap between releases on Switch 1. So it's probably going to be a lot of games that's going to be announced. It's 30 damn minutes that's direct is. So it's going to be a lot of Switch 1 shit. So but I'm expecting at least 2 more games that we don't know from them to pair with Metroid Prime 4. Probably a couple of third-party things, surprises, things coming to Switch that probably, got ported over that was on PS4 and Xbox One, and so on and so forth. Because that release schedule got to be filled. You just can't have, Switch owners out there just butt naked. And yeah, I think that's the reason why I keep telling people Metroid Prime 4 is not going to be on Switch 2. They told you from the beginning. They announced it for Switch. They re-announced it for Switch. They revealed it for Switch. They put it on the release date for Switch. And they kept telling you it's for Switch. But some people really tried to think this is the same situation. From the Wii U era. The Wii U and Switch are not the same situation, so you're not going to see these dual releases come over. It's not going to happen, and plus they're not going to launch a new console with Metroid. I love Metroid to death. Samus is my girl, but she can't launch a console. We understand that. A lot of Nintendo fans understand that, but some people are just delusional about that. Now, what I think is going to happen, I think Metroid Prime 4 will release probably a month or weeks within the Switch 2 launch day. So that way, you know, the early adopters be the Nintendo Switch owners who basically waited for that game the whole fucking generation can get the game first. And then when Switch 2 drops, Metroid Prime 4 will still be relatively new. And people who pick up a Switch 2 most likely want to pick up Metroid Prime 4 as well, since we have games that are being played backwards capability. So backwards capability is going to be a big thing. Let me make sure I refresh this Nintendo because it's about to start. Let me refresh this thing, make sure it's up. So I think that's the situation that's going to happen with Metroid Prime 4. All Switch 1 games are going to receive a boost on Switch 2 hardware. Nintendo has kind of made that evident, so there's no reason to release games. Oh, it's working. It's working. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this shit is kind of loud. Is this too loud? Let me know. Let me know how loud the direct is. Oh wait, we starting already. Okay. Oh, is this like a? Damn, what game was this? They announced this already. Oh, this is HD remake of Dragon Quest. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not really hyped for this at all. I'm so over 2D HD games. There's been way too many of them for me. It's kind of interesting they start with this, so. When is this supposed to come out anyway? Maybe Halo today? I don't know. It's possible. That thing still say 2025. What the hell? What's the point of showing that?
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. Today, we'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games. We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd.
Yes, sir.
Please tune in for that as well.
Okay, they let y'all know off the bat.
What you just saw was Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D Remake from Square Enix. Another character appeared at the end. What kind of adventure awaits? We hope you're excited for more information in the future. Okay, let's see the first batch of headlines.
Oh, they starting with headlines, trying to get stuff out the way.
Escape from dire straits.
Yeah, with Halo, I think people forget Halo Master Chief Collection was on Xbox One, so it wouldn't shock me if it was on Switch. And plus, they're old games. I don't know why people think it can't be on Switch. It's kind of weird.
Help me!
The hell is this?
Please help me, Dante!
The latest entry in the The Somnium Files series is stirring. You are Kaname Date, a special agent with a sophisticated AI called...
I swear, all these weird Japanese games be freaking me out sometimes, man.
Your mission is to track down Iris.
I would love to see Halo Master Chief Collection today.
Trapped in a mysterious escape game.
I would love to see that today.
Conduct interviews
For Switch 1.
investigate Iris's
I think that would be a perfect for Switch 1. And so, you know,
dive into a
150 million,
to reveal clues
150 million Switch 1 owners. Great way to introduce Halo to them. So,
in an explorable environment.
instead of waiting for Switch 2, you could just do the new Halo game on Switch 2.
One step closer to the truth. Uncover what's hidden in reality and dreams to rescue Iris. No Sleep for Kaname Date from The Somnium Files launches on the Nintendo Switch system July 25th.
Okay. I ain't never heard of that in my life.
Unleash the supernatural.
What's with these Japanese developers in detective games? Like, what is that about? Like they're really overdoing it with the
Action
detective
RPG
stuff.
returns with remastered HD graphics and enhanced gameplay. Set in the capital city in the year Taisho 20, Raido Kuzunoha makes his living as an apprentice detective. But unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner.
Oh, he's a
protect the
devil. That's the
capital,
ugliest shit
Raido
I've ever
must
seen right
investigate
there.
a series of
That boy nose is big as hell.
cases. Fight in real-time battles alongside demons you summon. Work with your demons to strike an enemy's weak point, then follow up with a powerful attack.
I've never played this franchise before, but this is looking kind of interesting.
You can even turn opposing demons into allies. Demons can also be useful outside of battle. And their powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigations. Guide Raido through a series of strange incidents
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
as he uncovers a conspiracy to shake the capital to its core. Raido Remastered, The Mystery of the Soulless Army, launches on Nintendo Switch June 19th.
Well, they go one game for Nintendo
on
Switch.
Nintendo eShop. Consume darkness.
Consume darkness.
With your memories gone, you have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world, where you're greeted by a yellow orb known as Puck. But who is this spherical stranger? Moored in a mysterious, maze-like world, your battle for survival begins.
What's good?
As Puck guides you on your journey, you'll delve deeper into the expansive world.
More 2D side scrolling.
Surroundings. You can face it.
Am I the only person that think this is so overdone now today?
Before.
Like it was cute. It was cute.
Slightly, the
You know,
creatures
back
this
in
world will prove hostile.
you know
When facing imposing enemies,
Xbox One and PS4, maybe the Wii and the Wii U.
unleash powerful attacks.
But now we're just doing it too much. Like I like to see it every now and again,
Consuming your
but not all the goddamn time.
resources that can then be used to enhance your abilities. Work to uncover Puck's true goal and devour enemies to survive this cruel world. Experience a dark twist on the iconic Pac-Man when Shadow Labyrinth launches on Nintendo Switch July 18th.
That looked interesting, but it would have been better as a 3D game.
The rhythmic march begins.
What the hell is this?
Remasters of Patapon and Patapon 2 are drumming onto Nintendo Switch as one bundle.
Oh, Patapon, yeah! Let's get hype. Nah, I don't give a fuck about that.
To the Patapon army.
Stop playing with me.
For example, Patapon advances them forward, while Patapon has them attack.
What?
And if you string together combos with good timing, the Patapons enter fever mode and get a big boost in power. From the horse-riding Kibapon to the shield-savvy Tatepon. Build up
Are you the only one that still
to
play
take on
games on Wii U?
fierce foes.
Yeah, after Xenoblade Chronicles X, you are the only one that still play games on Wii U.
Plus, new features have been
Yes,
added,
yes,
so you
yes,
can
yes,
advance
Jay,
to the
that
beat
you
of
are the
the
only
home
one.
drum.
There's no point after that.
Leave the Patapons and march forth when Patapon 1+2 Replay launches on Nintendo Switch July 11th.
Okay, that Switch release window getting filled
Welcome
up.
to Zephyr Town, a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley. This is where your new life begins.
Story of Season Grand Bazaar.
First cropping up on the Nintendo DS system, this immersive farming and life sim has no shortage
Oh,
of
another
activities to get
DS
into.
game comes to Switch. Not surprised.
Tend to your farm while growing crops and caring for animals. Then sell your produce and other wares at the town's weekly bazaar. As bazaar sales grow, you'll help the once famous market regain its former splendor.
Oh, it's a farming
You can
simulator.
also get to know the locals
I'd like to spend more time with you.
And maybe
I'd like to spend more time with you, girl.
that special
Don't say that to me. don't tell me that. Don't tell me you want to spend spend more time with me.
Can make travel and other tasks.
Everybody doing this damn Breath of the Wild gliding shit now. Like, how influential is The Legend of Zelda? How influential is Nintendo developers?
New life on the farm begins when
Come on, man.
Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 27th.
Damn, they done put like 5 games in the release window already.
To the latest entry in the Story of Seasons.
I would never play a farming simulator game. I don't give a damn about none of that.
Next, please take a look at this.
Oh, please take a look. You know what that means when they say that? It's Metroid. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit, here we go. Metroid this early? Yo, this got to be some crazy shit at the end of this direct then. Oh man, this shit is so pretty. So pretty. Oh, look at my baby. Oh my God, what's she about to do now? Oh man, Retro Studios.
The unknown planet Vero.
Oh, it's narrated. I gotta be quiet.
Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center.
Oh my God.
In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
Oh, I like the new scanning animation. That shit is nice.
She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
Let's see some combat. Okay, the soundtrack already sounding on point already. All right. All right, Retro, I see you.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
What?
These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and open doors.
This girl got psychic powers now.
Control the trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind.
Whoa, shit. That is pretty fucking dope.
Were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
Yo, that is nice as fuck. This game is so beautiful, bro. This is on Switch 1, y'all. Yo, look how this game look. This is insane, bro.
And what will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros? The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
Oh, they still. Is that a red sandal? What the hell? She got a new fucking. That suit is badass. Oh my God.
More challenges await Samus. We hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic abilities. Okay, let's move on to some more headlines.
God, we still didn't get a release date.
Ready to stir up.
Oh my God, come on, bruh.
Once upon a time, there was a drab coffee shop that transformed into a magical potion cafe.
I don't give a damn about no Disney.
Fashionista of the Cursed Cafe. You'll
Shit.
find concoctions for Disney villains.
Man.
Get to know them in a new light.
Bruh.
Mix ingredients to brew all sorts of strange elixirs.
Yo,
To your villainous visitors, including
giving Samus psychic abilities along with all her regular abilities is crazy.
Upgrade your ingredients ingredients to produce some
That game looks incredible.
creations. The potions you make can influence
How does that game
storylines,
look like that?
leading to different outcomes every time.
It still blows my mind. That new suit was bad.
Might happen.
That's a sexy motherfucker in that suit.
Launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Summon a spellbinding adventure.
They gave us Samus that early. What is in this direct, bro?
Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the magical arts. During class, use magic circles to perform rituals, fly on brooms, and learn advanced techniques to go from witch in training to skilled spellcaster. There's also plenty to do outside of class. Hang out with friends at their homes. Take on various jobs to help pay for tuition. Or use the spells you've learned to craft and sell original items. Plus,
They need to run that
more
back.
players can make
Bruh.
magic together in online co-op. Explore this whimsical world on the road to graduation and beyond. Are you ready?
Did y'all see how Metroid Prime 4 look? I'm sorry, I'm still stuck on Metroid Prime 4.
Enrollment begins when Witchbrook flies onto Nintendo.
I'm still stuck on Metroid Prime 4.
today.
That game looks... What the fuck?
Action, adventure. and
What kind of
entertainment.
sorcery is Retro Studios on? I don't know, bro.
Fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity. In this hand-drawn platforming adventure, you'll explore an expansive archipelago where nightmares and wonders.
Combat looks great. New cycle ability looks cool as
Magical
fuck.
parts. Then use its abilities to find your own path through the enchanting world.
She's a chosen one. That new fucking suit is...
Archipelago holds? Find out when
Woo!
the Eternal Life of Goldman launches.
That new
on
suit is,
Switch this holiday. Celebrate the 40th anniversary of Gradius with a collection of arcade shoot-'em-up games from across the series. Titles include Gradius, Salamander, Life Force, Gradius 2, Gradius 3, and Salamander 2.
Who liked those games? I never liked those
Multiple
games.
versions, including ones from different regions and launch years.
Yo, that new trailer has me...
Take the helm in a brand new entry.
That has me
Salamander
lit.
3.
Oh man, I really wanted this game to come
Origin
out.
launches on the Nintendo Switch system.
I really wanted the game to come out the next couple of months, but damn, if it ain't ready yet, it ain't ready yet. I'm not tripping.
Press the
Like,
corresponding buttons in each lane to fight monsters in rhythm-based combat. Keep the cadence going with epic boss battles, quirky minigames, remixed stages, and global leaderboards. Plus, more musical mayhem awaits in the Celeste Music Pack paid DLC. And be on the lookout for more DLC.
what the hell's going on?
Rift of the Necro Dancer launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
I guess there are a lot of indies and third-party titles coming to Switch. What the hell is this? Oh, look, these dudes got some big bobbly ass heads.
Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza.
Oh my
a brand
God.
new entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series. There are stores galore. Design glasses at the island.
People
shop.
still play this?
Polish pearly whites solo or with a friend at the dentist. And arrange plates at the afternoon tea shop. 12 wonderful
Oh,
stores
hell
need
no.
your help. Provide
People
customer
still
service
play
to
Tamagotchi?
and upgrade each shop. In doing so, you'll get to meet more Tamagotchi, making the town livelier than before. With over 100 new and classic Tamagotchi, business is sure to be booming. Get ready to set up shop when Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo Switch June 27th.
Uh-oh. Oh, we got a Pokemon Legends N64 trailer.
Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA, a new title in the Pokemon series. You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon.
Bro, y'all, I have no idea what this direct going to end with.
That also appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games, Lumio City. To make it easier for people and Pokemon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan.
Every time I see,
we'll get a glimpse into the
I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. Like, Game Freak is fucking pathetic. Like, this game should not look like this. Like, look at this shit. Look at this. This is shit you see on fucking GameCube, bro.
Even within the city.
This is ridiculous. Niggas is still running the same fucking way they've been running. The same running animations.
But they might be hostile. If you sense
Look at this. He's running like he got a stick up his ass.
There are Pokemon that live outside wild zones.
The textures on the building are fucking laughable. Look at this.
Some of them can even be.
Look, we was doing that shit on fucking Game Boy.
People and Pokemon.
You trying to tell me y'all have no talent to animate him climbing a ladder or something? Like him scaling the building? Like we gotta step on a pad? We gotta step on a Wii U fucking Fit pad to teleport to the top of the building? Like that's it. It's the most laziest fucking disgusting shit I ever seen. Like it looks like it's just trash. Like this is 2025, people. Like we can't still be doing this shit that we seen on handhelds, on fucking DS. They updated to real-time battles, but it's still it does not. There's nothing exciting or intense that it doesn't look exciting or intense. Like Pokemon could be so much better if they had another developer.
And with
like this,
evolution, some Pokemon can power up even more.
It's just embarrassing.
You'll start at rank Z and work your way up to rank A.
It's just embarrassing, man.
Trainers who reach the top are said to have a wish granted.
We still ain't got no voice acting, man. Like nobody want to read all the goddamn. And we still using the same damn chime for when you read the fucking text boxes. Like we've been listening to that chime forever.
There are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered. What will you find?
Bruh, look at those beautiful vistas.
Pokemon launches on
Look at those beautiful vistas in the background. It's fucking pathetic, man. Once again, they said late 2025, not holiday.
The aura transforms.
Look at those beautiful. That was the ugliest shift from daylight to fucking nighttime I've ever seen in the last fucking decade and a half. All right, what we got? Let me get off this. I could rant about this stupid ass game all the time.
The game you're about to see doesn't have a big, epic story.
Is it? What is this?
But what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games. You wanna see?
What?
Just press the button to jump through the ring.
The hell is this?
But the timing is super tricky.
And why does this girl
Maybe
sound
you
like
could
that?
Try it in time to a rhythm.
What the fuck was that? What?
Game, you might do almost anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm. With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
Oh my god.
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series.
Oh, it is Rhythm Heaven. I was thinking. I was like, that first part was kind of weird.
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
God damn, games are still releasing in 2026 on Switch?
Was Rhythm Heaven Groove.
What is going on?
In the Rhythm Heaven
Nintendo said, yeah, Sony, fuck your 160 million. We're breaking that record whether you like it or not. What the hell?
Do you think you'll hear?
I really thought they was about to say summer with this game. They said, no, 2026.
Next, we have news about the use of digital games on your system.
Okay.
Please take a look.
Shout out to the Rhythm Heaven fans. They got
With
something.
game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system and a Legend of Zelda game in this one, freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want. But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the virtual game card.
Okay.
In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
Cool.
When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title. Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen. Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
They're
If you have
definitely
two
showing you this
systems,
for when you
can
transition to
eject a
Switch
virtual
2.
game card from one and load it onto the second. Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want, just as if you had inserted a physical game card. With virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to 2 systems. Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time. You can also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members.
Oh, that's cool.
Connect to your
Good.
family group member system via local wireless when you want to lend a game. Choose the title you're lending and who you're lending it to.
About time they got some game sharing in
And you're
there.
done. They can now play on their own system. You can only lend one game at a time to a particular person. Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you. Making digital games even easier to use. Virtual game card.
I'm glad they came up with some type of solution for that. That's not bad.
The virtual game card feature lets you swap games between Nintendo Switch systems.
Yeah, I buy all my stuff physical anyway, so but I still think it's cool they put that in there for people.
This feature is planned to be added via a system update in late April.
I wonder why it's in late April.
And more Nintendo Switch games.
The hell was that? Oh, that's that High on Life. This game actually looks pretty interesting when they first showed it. I'm still shocked that Rhythm Heaven is coming out in 2026. Like, what the what the what the fuck, dude? Like, really, man? Like, we still got games coming out on Switch in 2026. Crazy. That's just crazy.
Uncover history once more.
Uncover what, bro?
An HD remaster of Saga Frontier 2 is venturing on to Nintendo Switch. Meet
Oh.
Gustav, the Royal Heir, and Will the Explorer. 2 heroes whose fates and legacies will intertwine across generations in this epic RPG. Experience the original story, along with brand new events that
Oh man, I'm not mad at the options. I'm not mad. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell they gonna end this direct with.
with more characters in battle.
Rhythm Heaven was a prediction of a lot of people online.
Parameter inheritance system.
It's coming out in 2026. Like what the?
Finishing the main
Yeah, Nintendo said yeah. It's only we're about to beat that that 160, that magical 160 y'all came up with. We about to beat that.
you uncover through the ages.
They're making sure they're getting that record.
Saga Frontier 2 Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Monumental adventures await. Embark on peaceful journeys.
I'm still stuck on Metroid Prime 4, man.
Colorful puzzle games. Wander
I'm still stuck
through
on Metroid Prime 4, bro.
filled with stunning landscapes to manipulate, optical illusions to discover, and mystifying secrets to unfold. In Monument Valley, lead the silent Princess Ida in her quest for forgiveness while outsmarting the enigmatic Crow people. A different journey awaits in Monument Valley 2. Guide Ro in her adventure through motherhood as she and her child unlock...
That's a lot of damn games, though.
geometry. Both games contain all their additional chapters, add-ons, and DLC.
My thing is, why are we still getting Switch games in 2026?
Pre-orders begin later today.
Like
on the
what?
Nintendo eShop. And help Noor on her journey to restore the world's light in Monument Valley 3, setting sail on Nintendo Switch this summer.
The hell is this? Oh, they showed this golf game before.
A brand new entry in the Everybody's Golf series is driving onto Nintendo Switch. Aim, time your button press just right, and take your shot.
Nice shot.
Give a damn about that?
Perform backspins, side spins, and other special shots.
Don't give a damn about none of this.
Challenge mode. Compete in tournaments and face off against a range of rivals to become the ultimate golfer. In Wacky Golf, your shots could get pulled into holes or obstacles might fall. It's golf that's not quite par for the course. Up to 4 golfers can hit the fairway together locally or in online play. So just relax and get ready to tee off. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots lands on Nintendo Switch.
I remember Hot Shot Golf used to be important back in the day. Back when Mario Golf first emerged.
Some of Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight against evil. Pair up 2 heroes from the roster of 15, including the likes of the
Old school Marvel beat up.
the ferocious Wolverine to take on the challenge. From close quarters combatants to aerial aces, you can mix
Yeah, Metroid 5, Metroid Prime 4 looks so ridiculous.
and swap between your team of 2
So ridiculous. 2025 Game of the Year. I've been calling it.
overwhelm your foe.
I've been calling it.
Plus, up to 4 players can
I've been calling it. I just you just sense that aura from that game.
the battle for
You
the
sense that aura from that game. Oh, this is real old school Marvel.
Cosmic Invasion launches on the Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
Surprising to get Marvel Rivals in there.
Marvel Cosmic Invasion, where you'll battle as a tag team of different superheroes. Next is our last game announcement.
Oh,
Please take a look.
here we go. Please don't be something lame. Oh no. The hell is this? The hell is that? What the hell is this?
How refreshing.
What is this, bro?
Hiya.
What the hell?
Tomodachi Life. Living the dream.
2026 again. What the yo?
Did you want to talk?
Glad that was only a dream.
What the fuck, bro?
That was Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream.
Oh my
First new
god.
entry in the series in over 10 years. In the trailer, we saw me characters.
Bruh, I can't believe they made another game in this series.
What kinds of interactions do you think they'll have?
And it's like me characters, bro.
Hope you're looking forward to it. Thank you for watching.
Oh my
today's Nintendo
god.
Direct.
Another 2026 game.
Our final announcement is something a little different that's not a game.
What?
Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
It's another announcement? What the?
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct. Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you.
Okay.
And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch. Thank you all very much. We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly. This
Okay.
is a smart device app called Nintendo Today.
Oh lord. Another damn app.
It's like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day. After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd, news about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well.
Oh god, come on, bro.
Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices later today. Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out.
Do we really need another damn app,
That's all
people?
I have to share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
Why? Why are we making another game?
That's all. For
Why we have Switch 1 games in 2026?
Thank you for watching.
Oh man. Well, that's it. That's the whole direct. Yeah. Tomodachi Life 2026 and Rhythm Heaven 2026. Now, Tomodachi was a big thing. Could it be a big thing again? I'm not sure, but look at Animal Crossing, so I might be wrong. But their decision to put these things on the Switch 1 in 2026 is kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, I guess Nintendo wasn't lying when they said they will continue to support the Switch 1 even when the Switch 2 launches, and they're definitely doing that. Yeah, they're definitely doing that. Yeah, this was definitely mid, but I love that Metroid Prime 4 update. Actually, I think I need to go back and watch that once again. But yeah, I was expecting something, but I guess nah, it ain't really no big heavy hitters that we know about. For Nintendo's, if that was Nintendo Switch grand finale, it was definitely a lukewarm grand finale for Nintendo Switch 1 Directs. Definitely. There's a lot of third-party stuff to fill up that gap. A lot of shit that people probably ain't gonna want to be interested in. It's very niche. But yeah. Why are we making another fucking app? Like y'all have enough apps already. Like I don't get. Whatever. But Yeah, the game sure cool. Metroid Prime 4 looks absolutely insane. We still don't have a fucking release date. We still don't have a goddamn release date. You know, that grinds me a little bit. But this direct definitely proved one thing. And that's this right here. That's this right here. Actually, I think I need to update that graphic because that's the old graphic. I think that is the old graphic. This direct showed me one thing. They're definitely trying to break that PS2 record. Hands down, they're definitely trying to break it. It's not even remotely a secret now. I mean, putting Pokemon at the end of the year is deliberate. Maybe there's a price cut coming. They're just trying to move all the Switch 1 stock as possible, and then releasing 2 more games so far for Switch 1 in 2026. That's crazy. So yeah, they're trying to break that record, and I think that's I think the Switch is at over 150 million now, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it's they're definitely trying to do that. Why we got another damn app? Like that's just a crazy one for me. But that Metroid Prime 4, bro. Oh my god. Oh man, it's looking like end of summer for Metroid Prime 4 now. Like, cause they ain't give us the release date yet. So, the game looks phenomenal. The game looks like it's polished as fuck. So I don't know what we're waiting on. Let's get her done. Let's get her done. That's what I want to see. Let's get her done. Like what's happening? But like I said, I'm sticking to what I was predicting. I expect Metroid Prime 4 to release somewhere around where the Switch 2 actually launches. And I expect it to launch before the Switch 2 launches, because basically what I've said, if you're in here and you didn't hear what I said earlier, I think Metroid Prime 4 releases probably a month before Switch 2 actually launches. Actually, people had Switch 2 in May. That's what some predictions is. Some people had Switch 2 in June. It's not far-fetched if Metroid Prime 4 will come out in May. April is not happening, obviously, at this point. May would make sense. Within a month or weeks within the Switch 2 launch, I definitely could see that. Absolutely could see that happening. Where it releases on Switch, get it out there, sales go crazy because people got it on Switch 1, you know what I'm saying? And the game will be able to be played on Switch 2, so it's just, there's no harm, no foul. I think people need to realize how important this backwards capability is going to be on Switch 2. I don't think people understand how important that part and that aspect is. Obviously, we don't have a lot of days to wait to find out how important that feature is. Switch 2 Direct is around the damn corner, but where are Prime 2 and Prime 3 remasters? I don't know. At this point, I don't think you're going to get those. I actually said that when Metroid Prime 4 was shown a few months ago, that you probably wasn't getting Metroid Prime 3, Metroid Prime 2 and 3 remastered. This probably was not happening. And it looks like it's not happening. I think Metroid Prime Remastered was basically Retro Studios, readying up their engine for Metroid Prime 4. I think that was just them getting themselves prepped and ready and doing something before Metroid Prime 4 comes out. At this point, I don't think, I don't think you're getting a Metroid Prime 2, Metroid Prime 3 remaster. I don't think that's happening. But Nintendo's finna break that record. It's no doubt now that they're gonna do that. You might as well just put that in the bag, bro. Matter of fact, let's go back and watch some of this Metroid Prime 4. Hold up, let's go back and watch some of Metroid Prime 4. Go back and watch some of this Metroid Prime 4, man. I want to see some of this. I want to see that thing again. Boy. Okay, somebody got to remind me where we saw it, because I don't remember where we saw it at. Okay, I think I found it. Hold on. Let me get y'all back in here.
When Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 27th.
Yeah, we back in here.
Please look forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons series.
Why this thing went down, bro?
Please take a look at this.
Man, let me see this thing, man. Why the quality went down? The hell? Yeah, let's watch this thing again. We gotta watch this thing again. Oh! Ah! Oh! This shit is so pretty, bro. Like, look at this. The music is hitting, too. The music was hitting this whole trailer. Like, they really putting out some widgetry here, bro. Oh, why this thing buffering on me? Hell no, motherfucker. Oh, no, we running that back. No, you don't buffer on me, motherfucker. Yo. Oh, no. No. You don't buffer on me. We don't do that shit around here. We running that back. The fuck? Yeah, it's this is overly impressive. They did this on Switch. Like, they announced this game a long time ago. And goddamn. I don't think Metroid Prime 4 drops the day of Switch 2. People see we have really got to get this under control, because people are really starting to believe this as fact, and I'm trying to make y'all understand that's not going to be the case. That's not going to be the case. There's obvious reasons why that is not going to happen. So I guess I have to sit here and explain to y'all why that is not going to happen. All right? So please listen very closely, because this is the only logical thing that makes sense. Number one reason, more than anything, y'all really have to listen to what Nintendo tells y'all. A lot of people just sometimes brush off what Nintendo tells you and then be perplexed when shit goes exactly the way they told you. Especially from Nintendo's new president. He has said a lot of things in interviews, said a lot of things at, financial investor meetings, and a lot of those things have been done exactly the way he said. He said he was going to improve Nintendo Switch Online. He done that. He said he was going to add more value to Nintendo Switch Online. He did that. He said your digital ownership of your games is going to change and is going to improve. We just saw that with the virtual game card. So they telling you stuff deliberately that they were going to do, and some people just don't just listen. They just ignore it for some fucking reason. Like, they just come up with their own hypothesis and all this other shit. Number one, listen to what they tell you. Okay, listen to what they tell you, because they're telling you it that way for a reason. Number two, the Switch is not the fucking Wii U. Reason number 2 about Metroid Prime 4 not released on Switch 2. The Switch is not the fucking Wii U. It's not the same situation. At all. Whatsoever. Zero zilch. It's not the same situation. That was a dead platform and a dead console when they was going over to a new console that turned out to be one of the most successful consoles of all time. So it's a whole different situation there. Plus, point number 3, Metroid is not fucking Zelda. Metroid is not Zelda. Metroid is not Mario. Stop trying to put them on the same level, because they're not there. There's a reason why it took this long to get Metroid Prime fucking 4. There's a reason why. You're not going to wait that fucking long for a Zelda entry. You're not going to wait that fucking long for a Mario game. There's a reason for that, because those are actually console moving franchises. They're not on the same level. Quality wise, yes. Success wise, not so much. I would love for Metroid to be at that level, and I think Metroid will get to that level, especially after this fucking game that we done seen 2 times already, Metroid Prime 4. If they add in any hunters, Metroid Prime hunters like multiplayer in this game, it is fucking a wrap. This is going to be the best-selling Metroid game ever. I'm predicting 10 million plus. But Metroid is just not there. Metroid is not going to launch a new system. It's not happening. It has not happened. And it has not happened for a reason. Because Metroid is not the franchise to move to... I'm not going to say to actually move consoles, because there are Metroid fans that will... Basically, that will sway their decision to get a console. But if you see a new Zelda game, you're going to buy the console. If you see a new 3D Mario game, you're going to buy the console. If you see a new Metroid game, you're going to wait until, there's a few more games on that console. Then you have the purchase. It's not capable of launching a system. People need to understand that. Nintendo president has made it very clear. His main focus is continuing the momentum from Switch 1 to Switch 2. He wants to replicate the success from Switch 1 to Switch 2. He's made that very, very clear. So the launch of Switch 2 has to be fucking flawless. Has to be flawless. So you can't put Metroid Prime 4 in that situation, because that is not a game where a lot of gamers are going to go out of their way to buy a system for. And plus, it's a game that's already built on Switch 1, so it's not really something that's showcasing Switch 2. You feel what I'm saying? So y'all got to understand that. I love Metroid 2 death. It's in my top 10 franchises of all time. Like, Metroid is in my list of franchises of day one buys. So it's not me dissing, it's me being understanding of where it is on the hierarchy when it comes to Nintendo. There's certain titles Nintendo are going to launch consoles with, and they have really played around with it a little bit early on in other generations. I think they learned from the GameCube that you just can't launch with any fucking thing you feel like. They learned that very quickly. So that's why we ended up with Zelda being a launch title multiple times. They learned that from GameCube. They learned that from Wii U. They're not making that fucking mistake anymore. It's not happening. So that's not Metroid Prime 4's purpose. Metroid Prime 4 purpose for Nintendo is to regain, to satisfy all the Metroid fans, to satisfy the high prestige and the high quality level, high critical acclaim level of the franchise, and grow it. The only way you can grow it is it has to release on Switch 1. That's where the most players are. The best-selling Metroid game of all time is on what? Switch, which is Metroid Dread. And that's just at 3 million. So 3 million is nothing to scoff at, but that's on the lower end of the best-selling franchises of Nintendo, especially on Switch. So they're trying to grow this franchise, and I think they're going to be successful with this one because it's a lot more hype around this Metroid game than I've seen in a while. So Metroid Prime 4 is just not that game, and you got to understand his focus is continuing that momentum, which he wants a lot of people from Switch 1, and he's talked about this numerous of times. He wants a lot of people from Switch 1 to have a smooth transition to Switch 2. This is why backwards capability is 100%, basically. This is why they show that in Nintendo Switch 2 reveal trailer, that you have backwards capability, because they want you to come off that system and buy the new one. He said this before they even showed you this in his reveal trailer. He wants a very smooth transition for Nintendo Switch Nintendo account owners on Switch 1 to Switch 2. Now you're seeing game sharing. So they're implementing everything he has said that he wants to have done. Thirdly, you got to have something that people are salivating for that they're not going to miss. Metroid Prime 4 is a game that people are not going to miss, but are they going to buy a $400 console for it? Metroid Prime 4 doesn't have that strength of ability of doing that yet. So there's obviously going to be a major Switch 2 launch title that Nintendo is putting out. We don't know what it is. Everybody speculates Mario Kart 9. Mario Kart 9 is that motherfucker now. So Mario Kart is that motherfucker. Obviously 3D Mario is that motherfucker. So if you really believe in your fucking brain that Nintendo is going to hold back releasing Metroid Prime 4, hold back from releasing on Switch 1 to release it simultaneously on Switch 2 alongside something like fucking Mario Kart or 3D Mario, you're insane. They never ever have put their two major franchises released on the same day. They're not doing that. It hasn't happened. It's not going to happen. That is suicide. Somebody is going to get their legs chopped off. And it will be dumb to do that. So that's not happening. That's not happening. They want this thing to sell crazily outside of the gate. And the way you do that is you have something in development, you release with something that's surefire going to make that happen. Everything is pointing to Mario Kart 9. This is why you only seen Mario Kart in the Switch 2 reveal trailer, basically tipping you off that Mario Kart 9 is going to be your launch game. That, I'm going to go ahead and say that's probably what the launch game is. That's the only game they showed in the reveal trailer. The only game you got to see. All 10 to 15 seconds of it. So they already told you what it's going to be. Nintendo has never released two major franchises on the same day. So why do people, and some of y'all in this chat, believe it's going to happen on Switch 2? Why do you think that's going to happen? Like, somebody give me some valid hypothesis on why do you think that's going to happen on Switch 2? Because I'm guaranteeing you it's not. It's not going to happen. I guarantee you if people had a decision of buying a Switch 2, which already going to cost more than any other system at launch before, especially after all the tariff bullshit that's going on. You're already going to pay an elevated price for this thing, and then you have to decide, I'm going to buy the new Mario Kart, I'm going to buy Metroid Prime 4, which also is on Switch. Yeah, I'm probably going to buy Mario Kart. That's what the overwhelming majority of people are going to do. So it's just going to cut out the legs of Metroid Prime 4. They're not going to put Metroid Prime 4 in a losing situation. That's a losing situation. It really is. You never see two major Nintendo games released on the same day. It's suicide for one of the games. It just doesn't make any sense. It didn't happen with Switch 1. It didn't happen with the fucking Wii U. It didn't happen with the Wii. Didn't happen in any other console. It's not going to happen with Switch 2. That's not what's going to happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just it is that deep, because I keep, every time I'm on the internet, every time I'm online, every time anybody's talking about Switch 2, they keep talking about Metroid Prime 4. It's like, this is not a Wii to GameCube situation. Excuse me, this is not a GameCube to Wii situation. This is not a Wii U to Switch situation. This is a whole totally different situation. That's not going to happen. They're not going to minimize and risk the success of Metroid Prime 4 after all this time and all this fucking investment. It's not happening. It's not happening. If anything, solidify what I'm telling you about Metroid Prime 4 being a Switch 1 game, period. They're still releasing Switch 1 games in 2026. So you think Tomodachi Life is a cross-gen dual release? You think Rhythm Heaven is a cross-gen dual release? No, motherfucker, no. They already told you they're still releasing games on the Switch 1. So that's what it's going to be. So there's not going to be a situation where the Switch 2 comes out and it's going to be, the launch game is Metroid Prime 4, cross-gen, and Mario Kart 9, or whatever they decide it is, whether it's 3D Mario Kart 9, whatever. It's like, that's not happening. They're never going to put their two games to compete against each other like that. It's not going to happen. So that's reason number 3. Number 4, the backwards capability. Everybody keeps ignoring the backwards capability. I believe somebody already data mined Xenoblade Chronicles X and found that it has a hidden 60 FPS mode or something like that. So that kind of indicated that when you put, it has to be for backwards capability on Switch 2. Why the fuck would it be a 60 FPS mode in Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition if the Switch ain't running at 60 FPS? These games, Switch 1 games on Switch 2, are obviously going to receive a boost from the Switch 2 hardware. That's where they're probably going to market Metroid Prime 4 a little bit for Switch 2. There's not going to be a situation where it's going to be released on Switch 2. That's the situation here. I think Metroid Prime 4 is going to be probably one of the focal points in featured titles that's going to show off their new and improved backwards capability technology, aka your games get improved to DLSS when you play Switch 1 on Switch 2. I think that's what the situation is going to be. But Metroid Prime 4 coming out the day one, the exact same day as Switch 2, that's not happening. They have a launch title for Switch 2. That's what's going to come out on Switch 2 day one. They're not going to put Metroid Prime 4 in that situation. Will Metroid Prime 4 be around that Switch 2 launch date? Probably so. Is it going to be a Switch 2 launch title? No. No, it's not. It's not. That's not going to happen. That's not reality. So it just irks me when people keep saying that, and I just keep seeing it, and I'm like, you're setting yourself up for failure. Like, the game already looks graphically ridiculous compared to shit that's already coming out this year. So I really don't know what people are expecting. Like, that's not Metroid's place. It's not Metroid place right now. Metroid has to grow a little bit to become a game that's going to launch a console. It's not it. You know what I mean? You're just putting it. You're putting it in a bad spot, and you put it in a bad spot. And I don't think Nintendo's not going to do that. They're not going to do that at all. Yeah, I do agree that Metroid does deserve to sell at least 10 million copies. I do agree on that. 100%. 1000%. And I think this game will be the game that will definitely get it there. They showed us a lot, but they ain't show us a whole lot about Metroid Prime 4. A lot of shit is still a mystery. A lot of stuff is still a mystery, but yeah. I talked about it. Can you talk about the amazing Pokemon trailer? Yeah, I talked about it a little bit when it was on screen. It wasn't amazing. I guess we could talk about that too, because a lot of people was under the impression that Pokemon Legends EA was going to be cross-gen too. It's like, nah, it's not. Especially, we're talking about fucking Game Freak here. They can barely even make one fucking game. You think they're making a cross-gen fucking dual release? The hell fucking no. They're not doing that. You see how trash that Pokemon Legends EA game looks? You see how we still warping? We stepping on fucking warping pads in 2020 fucking 5? Shit we was doing back on Game Boy Color? Game Boy Advance? We stepping on fucking warping pads to warp places still. Like, we can't do modern shit like climb or scale a building or anything like that. We're still stepping on fucking warping pads. It's so like, it's so, Game Freak is so fucking pathetic. They're so fucking pathetic. Like, people still have the same running animations. Pokemon still have the same battle animations. You know, we're still reading the same text boxes. Nobody has no voiceovers. The production values of this game is just so fucking PS2-y. It's ridiculous. Like, the production values of Game Freak games, and it's so sad. It's like they never learned how to develop on a 3D console. That's what it's given. That's exactly what it's given. It's like, what are we doing? Like, we're doing the same shit that we've been doing, like we on handheld, like we on DS, like we on GameCube, Game Boy. Like, what is going on? It's flat grass everywhere. N64 trees still running a fucking muck. I mean, it was probably the worst. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna go back and show y'all that shit. I wish there was a timestamp, because I want to go back and show y'all. They showed a transition in the trailer from day to night, and it was the ugliest shit I've ever seen in my life. The absolute ugliest shit I've ever seen in my life. Hold on, let me go back here. Let me go back here, see if I can find this real quick. Let me see if I can find it, man. Hold on, because that shit was super ugly. Like, it was, okay, here we go. Hold on. Here we go. Like, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Foliage is disgusting. The draw distance is terrible. The texture work is terrible. The trees barely holding on for the N64 fucking lives. You know what I mean? So we go ahead and play this here real quick. It's like, what are we doing? Like, it's just, it's so bland and so uninspiring. It's fucking laughable. Look at the textures on the fucking build. Look at the buildings, my guy. Like, look, what the fuck is this? What is this? Like, we can't even put textures on the fucking build. This is shit you saw on fucking GameCube, bro. Like, holy shit. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, stepping on the warping pad, pop somewhere else. Like, why are we still doing that? Can somebody explain to me why the fuck we are still doing that shit? Please, somebody in the chat. Got to tell me why we are still stepping on motherfucking warping pads in 2025 in Pokemon games. Like, you couldn't build a fucking staircase? You couldn't put a fucking ladder? You couldn't give us a grappling hook or something? We couldn't scale the building like old school fucking Prince of Persia or something? We had to step on a fucking warping pad in 2025. Oh my God. Like, am I crazy or something? Am I the only one not seeing that is a problem that we're stepping on a fucking warping pad in a 2025 game? Like, this ain't no way, boy. Like, ain't no way. Like, ain't no way. Like, look at this shit. Like, look at the green aura. Bruh, look at the fucking buildings. Like, this is so. We stepping on a fucking warping pad. Bruh, look at this shit. This is supposed to be a fucking balcony? Like, what is that? This is shit. Bruh, this is shit ripped straight from DS. Like, what the fuck am I looking at? Do you know how fucking lazy you got to be in 2025 with Switch hardware that is running games like fucking Dragon Quest XI, Monster Hunter Rise, Monster Hunter Stories, which is basically a ripoff of fucking Pokemon itself, and we're stepping on goddamn warping pads. We're stepping on fucking warping pads just to go a few feet on top of a fucking rooftop. Look at this beautiful fucking vista. Look at this beautiful vista, bro. Like, isn't that the most gorgeous shit you have ever seen? Doesn't that scream Nintendo fucking Switch? This is pathetic. Like, when I saw that in the first, when they revealed that back at Pokemon Presents, I was like, there's no fucking way we are still stepping on warping pads just so we can get on top of a building? You couldn't create a fire escape? I can't climb? Can I get a fucking grappling hook? You could put any type of fucking game mechanic in a game if you wanted people to actually explore the rooftop of buildings. The funny part is, it don't look like you can go inside these fucking paper mache buildings. All you can do is just step on a fucking warping pad and warp to the top. Like, what? I have fucking Pokemon. Let me fly in the fucking air and get to the fucking top of the building. You know what I mean? Put some little adventure in my fucking little goddamn Pokemon trainer body. Let me climb the motherfucker. Something that's modern to 3D gaming. But no. No, this can't be. We can't do that. We can't do that. Not a Game Freak. We're still stuck on fucking warping pads. Like, what the fuck? Like, they don't even... I'm choking talking about this game. This is why I didn't want to talk about it. This is why I just skimmed over it when they showed it. They're so incompetent and fucking pathetic. They couldn't even give you a new animation for the fucking warp. You disappear, you reappear. You couldn't put no kind of cinematic animations, no smoke, no fire, no fireworks, you know, a little dance I could do, nothing. I just step on the bitch, I disappear, and then I pop out like a motherfucker on the top. Like that, it's so fucking bare bones. It's actually fucking embarrassing. And I just hate how people keep defending these fucking games and defending this company. Like, look at the texture work. Look at this. Like, it don't get no more fucking lazier than that. It don't get no more lazier than that. I mean, like, god damn. Even back on the fucking NES, Nintendo understood that, hey, hardware ain't capable of doing all these great things that we now see in 3D, scaling buildings and shit like that. They at least let you step on a fucking warping pipe and gave you a little animation going down the warping pipe and a little animation coming out the warping pipe. They did this shit in 2D to at least make it look fucking interesting. But nah, Game Freak, we stepping on a fucking warping pad. We disappear and then we pop the fuck out. Popping, like what the? It's so fucking minimal and lazy. It's pathetic. The 2025 game, in a game that's supposed to be an open world city, and just imagine if other games had this. Just imagine the way you got on top of a fucking building in Grand Theft Auto was this warping pad. The way you got on top of any structure in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom was this warping pad. I don't think you would be too fucking happy about that, would you? That would seem pretty fucking lazy and lame, wouldn't it? But for some reason, people just, it's Game Freak. They go, you know, they like, nah, man, look at this over here. Look at this shit. Look at this shit over here, bro. Like, what the fuck? What are we looking at? And another thing that irks me is that you see these two bonehead dumbasses over here, standing over here. We still got NPCs standing around like it's fucking Game Boy. They're just standing in a random spot, still as a motherfucker, not interacting with the environment, not doing anything human-like. They're standing there like fucking mannequins, just waiting for you to walk up so they could just do this slow turnaround animation. Why? Why are these two fucking idiots just standing here? In modern gaming, they will be doing something semi-realistic. You know, in other games, you don't see NPCs just standing here like fucking robots, like they're fucking Tesla bots, just standing there. Like, this bitch is just staring at this low-res fucking window. This idiot is just staring straight forward. They're just standing there. That's what the NPCs does. But no, it's Game Freak. It's all good. This looks so amazing. It's so beautiful. Like, come on, bro. This shit is ridiculous. Now, look at this. Look at this. Look at Did you just see that transition? Did you just see that transition from daylight to nighttime? Look at the fucking clouds. Look at the clouds here. Look at the fucking clouds, bro. Bro, look at the clouds. I seen better clouds in fucking Ocarina of fucking Time. Look at the fucking clouds, my nigga. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Look at these buildings, bro. This whole scene does not say Nintendo Switch 2025. Y'all need to see that transition again. Like, they stopped the shit. They stopped to show you this transition like it was something amazing. It was pathetic as fuck. Like, watch this from daylight to nighttime. Now, keep in mind, you have seen a lot of daylight to nighttime transitions in Breath of the Wild, in Tears of the Kingdom, even Super Mario Odyssey, and a lot of other games. But watch this shit here. Just watch this. This is the ugliest shit. Look at this. Like, You've seen it in Xenoblade Chronicles, Definitive Edition, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition that just came out. Look at this beautiful fucking vista! Doesn't your eyes just ooze with fucking candy? Now watch this fucking transition to nighttime. Let's just watch it. Oh my god. This is the worst shit I've ever seen in my life. The texture work, terrible. The fucking art style, terrible. The terrain, terrible. The draw distance, terrible. The lighting, fucking horrid. Look at these fucking clouds, my dude. Like, are these clouds even in fucking 100p? Like, this is, I've seen better clouds in goddamn Ocarina of Time. I'm not bullshitting you. Like, this is pathetic looking. The texture work on all these buildings literally screams Excite Bike 64. Like, this is... But y'all just continue to make excuses for him. This is acceptable to Pokemon fans in 2025. This is acceptable to Pokemon fans in 2025. Look at the fucking quality and detail of this fucking picture here. Like, I want to get into this fucking game, find this fucking building this shot is from, step on the fucking warping pad, and just stand here and look at this beautiful view. Because this is so fucking eye candy. Like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Like, what the fuck? It's, and then they do this thing, this aura boundary shit. This is shit we don't see shit like this anymore in games in 2025. It's ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense. It's like, oh my god. This is why I don't talk about this. It's why I don't talk about Pokemon no more. It just grinds my gears. It pisses me off so bad. The game should not be looking like this. Like, nobody's saying we need 4K graphics, 4K textures, and all this other shit. It's like, nah, man. It's the day and night thing that you just seen. It's like somebody switched off a fucking light bulb and hit a light switch. It's like, oh my, bruh. This is why I refrain from talking about Pokemon, because it's just embarrassing. Like, this real-time battles, it doesn't seem exciting. It's like we still got Pokemon not making direct contact with people. Like, I'm done, man, because I'm just gonna piss myself off even more. Like, it's if you defend this, man, just yeah. I don't know how much more you can be able to tune into me, because every chance I get, every breath I take, I'm going to destroy Game Freak. Every chance it presents itself. Because they deserve that criticism. They deserve it. This franchise can be so much more. And the thing is, you got stuff like Digimon, you got stuff like Ni no Kuni, you got stuff like, especially Monster Hunter Stories. It's there's no excuse for these games to be like in this state. There's no excuse. Like, it's not just graphic, it's everything. It's every part of fucking, it's every literal part. It's every literal part of production values with Game Freak with their games. It's not just the graphics, it's the art style. It's the non-voice acting. There's no production values whatever. The cutscenes are fucking terrible, if you even call them cutscenes. You know what I'm saying? Let's not talk about the crazy, ridiculous frame rates of these games. How they chug along and stutter and fucks up the game. It's like, it's everything about them screams, we don't know what the fuck we're doing anymore. And we really overhyped them because they was developing in 2D. Because once 3D happened, everything just fell apart. And I was patient, and I gave him time. And I really thought this game was going to be the one where they finally get it together and transition themselves fully into 3D and take advantage of technology. Like, there's nothing in this game. There's nothing in this game that cannot be done on a fucking GameCube. Like, seriously. There's nothing in this game that screams, oh, this is only happening because it's on Switch. Nothing. Like, zero. There's zero. Like, look at this. We still these text boxes. They're still talking the same way they've been talking for decades. Like, it's... Oh God. Let me just turn this off. I can't do this anymore. Not a goddamn thing. Cause I'm not gonna be playing this shit. I ain't gonna find shit because I'm not gonna be playing it. So yeah, there's that. But hey, you know what? Pokemon fans are gonna buy it anyway. It's such a low quality, piss poor effort. It's ridiculous. There's no reason for any GameCube game to look better than any game that comes out in 2025. That's just reality. I've seen better production, but I mean, and the thing is, like, people always compare it to what Monolith Soft is doing, and what they're doing is so far more advanced than what Game Freak is doing. Like, I can literally take this game and compare it to games that came out on GameCube, and 90% of the GameCube games would win. And it's pathetic. It's like, I think I ranted enough about it. But it's a problem that needs to be fixed. You know what I mean? This all started because somebody in the chat mentioned Pokemon Legends EA. Who did that shit? You just made me go on a fucking rant for like 5 to 10 minutes about goddamn Pokemon. Who put that? Who put this comment in here? Because I'm about to call them out, man. I'm about to call them out. I don't know who put them in there. I don't know who put it in there. I'll find it later in the chat. But let's somebody said, all right, time to move on from this bullshit. it is bullshit, man. It is BS, man. It's, y'all don't understand, man. It's for anybody, and it's the last thing I'm gonna say about this. For anybody that has played Pokemon from day one, I'm talking about Red and Blue. It's such a sad situation to see where Pokemon is here in 2025. Because I remember the hype of finally, going from, SNES to N64, and then seeing Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Snap, and seeing stuff like that was like, oh shit, Pokemon looks crazy now. You know what I mean? Like, and then going even into GameCube when you had Pokemon, Gale of Darkness, and at some point after that, it just all fell apart. I can't explain what's happening. I mean, our expectation of what Pokemon games should look like and present like and be a production value wise, it just stopped after GameCube. It kind of went in fucking reverse after that point. There's no reason that these games should not visually and production value wise be on the level of a Monster Hunter game. There's no reason, but everybody keeps coming up. Oh, they gotta animate and they gotta animate and design 700 creatures. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if they have to do 1,500. I don't give a fuck. There's no reason. There's no reason at any point in development of a game that you literally omit the new technology of the hardware you're working on. There's no reason for that. And they've been doing this for far too fucking long. Remember, guys, Switch came out in 2017. It's 2025. There has been no progression in their game. There's people that's going to try to tell you, well, you know, Scarlet and Violet, they look a little bit better than Sword and Shield. Look, a turd looks a little bit better than diarrhea. It's still shit at the end of the fucking day. So don't give me. I'm just tired of the excuses for these people. Every single Switch entry has been shit. It's like there's no progression, and it's like it's embarrassing to see because this franchise should be well further ahead, production value wise, game quality wise, than where it is right now. This shit is literally 15 years behind where it needs to be. Literally 15 years behind. The last Pokemon game I bought was Sword and Shield. I was fandangled into that shit, and everybody has watched me know how I feel about Sword and Shield. That's where the N64 trees and flat grass rant came from. Because when I got that game, because everybody swore before Sword and Shield came out, oh, it's in development, it's not going to be there, wait to the regular release. Boy, was we in for a shocker. That game was a total embarrassment. And I vowed to never buy another Pokemon game again. And I did not. And I have not. And the game that made me give Pokemon Sword and Shield a chance was Pokemon Let's Go. Because those were pretty much just remakes of old school games. And I enjoyed that. They were set up like old school games. And I enjoyed Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu Let's Go Eevee. For any old school Pokemon fan, that was an easy lure-in for you. But yeah, after that, I was like, nah, this is unacceptable. Like, there was already unacceptable shit happening before that, but that was just really unacceptable for Nintendo Switch. And it hasn't changed. And here we are, late 2025, and we're still talking about the same shit. So, yeah. That's it for me in Pokemon. We're going to talk about this Metroid Prime 4 one more time. Because that's really what I want to talk about. I wanted to see, you know, this beautiful Metroid Prime 4 in all its glory one more time. Yeah, just refrain from saying Pokemon in the chat, because every time I see that, it ignites me. It ignites a fire under my soul. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, you ever have someone that you be around at work or something, and every time you see their presence, it just makes your stomach crawl, makes your blood boil. That's me in Game Freak and Pokemon. So just don't mention Pokemon to me, because I just get infuriated. Like, for real, I don't know how they got this game looking like this. Now look at this beautiful fucking vista. Look at this. Now, it's so crazy. It's so crazy, to be honest with y'all. It's so crazy that we went from discussing that game and how it looked to looking at this. Now, if I gave you two screenshots side by side, there's no way anybody would have thought these two games are on the same damn system. It's crazy. It's just insane. But look at that beautiful vista. Like, that is artwork. That is artwork. But she looks so good, bro. This shit's still buffering on me. I don't appreciate that. Y'all didn't buff me. The whole time I talked about Pokemon, this shit didn't buffer. Soon as I put on Metroid Prime 4, like, hold up. We're not processing N64 graphics no more. Hold up, we gotta buffer a little bit. Oh, man. Look. This game is beautiful as fuck. Obviously, whatever engine Retro Studios is using is it's got to be pretty advanced. I should probably back out of this because Nintendo probably has its own dedicated trailer for this now. You know, this is so beautiful. The music is already on point too. Yeah, I think they have their own trailer. Hold on, let me see. Let me pull that up. Let's see if I can pull that up. Because they probably got their own trailer now. So, it's, yeah, Will. I'm disappointed too. Because that's my face every time I see something Pokemon. Like, it's just, ugh. I don't want to see that shit. But yeah, Metroid Prime 4 is definitely, it's giving Game of the Year vibes. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I kind of said it a little bit. Oh wait, I think I just saw it. I need to unsubscribe from all these other Nintendo channels and just go Nintendo of America. All right, yeah. So it does. They do have the trailer up. And I just need to subscribe to Nintendo of America because you know they put all these other trailers up on these other places, and I don't want to be doing that. But yeah, man, it's Metroid Prime 4, man. It's giving Game of the Year vibes for real. Oh, the box art is out. Oh shit, hold on. Let me pull that up then. I didn't see the box art. I did not see the box art, y'all. I've been out here ranting about trash ass franchises that shouldn't be getting the sales they get, and I fucking missed the box art. Hold on, I'm gonna pull that up for y'all. Wow, god damn, that box art is insane. Y'all weren't fucking lying. Yo, that's crazy. Oh, I'm in love, bro. I'm in fucking love, bro. Hell yeah, I'm gonna pull that up for y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna pull that up for y'all. That's a crazy box art. That's one of the best box arts I haven't seen in a while. That's a real good one. Damn, that's insane. Hold up. Woo! Hold on, y'all. I'm finna pop it out on the screen. Hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. Will, you gotta go, cause we about to show this box art. Woo! Look at that thing now, boy! Yo, that is sick. Like, she looks sick as shit. Look at that. Got that Dragon Ball Z Kai energy coming out of there. Oh man. Yeah. Look at that, boy. That is sick. That is real sick right there, bro. I would give a game a 10 out of 10 just based off that box art, to be honest with you. Just off the box art alone, 10 out of 10. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Now that's a sexy bitch right there. That's a sexy bitch right there. That's beautiful. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Y'all wasn't capping on that one. Y'all wasn't capping on that one at all. That I ain't seen a box art this good in a while. Like, I ain't gonna lie, the Metroid Dread box art was pretty damn dope too. Obviously Tears of the Kingdom box art does it for me. Obviously people do like the Breath of the Wild, but I like the Tears of the Kingdom box art a lot better. But this screams. This is a Game of the Year box art. Like, this screams Game of the fucking Year, bro. Like, I was really I was really on the fence or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Of, is it possible for a game to dethrone Grand Theft Auto 6 for Game of the Year? Is it possible? Is it possible? You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know if it really was possible, but I'm starting to believe a little bit more now. If any game is going to be able to do it, it's going to be Metroid Prime. It's definitely going to be Metroid Prime. Metroid Prime 4. Obviously, everybody has Grand Theft Auto 6 as the front runner, but no, it's not getting delayed. I'm not on that hype. I'm not on that train. They already came out in the investor meeting and said they're releasing it fall this year, so it's coming out. I think in order for Metroid Prime 4, man, that box art really got me hyped, bro. I'm ready to pre-order this game right now. In order for Metroid Prime 4 to get Game of the Year, it has to hit a lot of shit great. And this is why I say Metroid Prime 4 cannot only be a single player game. It cannot only be a single player game. It just can't. This is Metroid Prime 4 trailer by itself. Nintendo uploaded online. It can't, because there's so many aspects to. It's not really an open. Well, they haven't really told us directly if it's an open world game or not. But they did. They have shown us, very vast landscapes, which I really believe we're probably going to be able to, explore a lot. Now we know that we're on a planet. So let's run this trailer back one more time, because this is some beautiful shit. It really was. Like the lighting, the beautiful artwork. It's just everything. It's just everything, for real. What the hell is going on with YouTube right now? Like, it's YouTube is pissing me off at this moment. YouTube is pissing me off at this moment. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on here, but let me refresh this thing. This is annoying. This is annoying the shit out of me. The very, very shit out of me. So I don't know what the hell is going on here. At all. But yeah, Metroid Prime 4 being Game of the Year is definitely it's definitely very, very, very plausible. I'm not gonna say plausible. I'm gonna say it's a 50-50 chance now in my eyes. I don't think it's a lower chance than that. It has the same anticipation as Grand Theft Auto 5. It's been so long, just like Grand Theft Auto 5 to 6. And everything we've seen so far has been outstanding. There's nothing iffy. Like, that transition was beautiful. Like, beautiful, bro. Love it.
This is the unknown planet Vuros.
And notice how they called it Planet Vuros, because of the views.
Colossal tree at its center.
Look at the water effects.
In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures
I like the new scan animation.
to carve a path forward. She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
I know that lock-on feels so good. Like the variation of enemies is already pretty dope. Already like that.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
Oh my god, these psychic abilities look so dope.
These powers allow Samus
Can y'all just imagine the gameplay elements for these psychic abilities?
They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind.
That shit is crazy, bro.
But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
Oh man, I love it. I love it. The areas here look so crazy good, bro. This is fucking artwork.
Being summoned to Vuros. The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
Have our faith in you, chosen one. This new suit is so fucking badass, bro. Crazy, bro. Love it. Like, love it. We got to stop on that new suit, though. Let's stop on that new suit. Oh my god. Hold it back up, motherfucker. Why YouTube is playing with me today? God damn it. YouTube is playing with me today, bro. I'm just trying to stop on this suit. Like, this suit is nasty, bro. The fit is nasty, bro. The fit is so nasty, bro. The fit is so nasty. Oh, like, that's dope, bro. That's dope. I'm gonna tell you this. I feel like Metroid Prime 4 has a great shot, has a beautiful shot at being Game of the Year. I feel like the campaign, the story, and everything is gonna vote well. I'm really interested a lot more now than previously before, because we saw Psylocke, the first trailer, so now we're seeing this new trailer, the Planet Vuros, the new psychic abilities. So I like the idea that they're giving her new abilities, along with, obviously, the regular abilities she always had. Now, keep in mind, she was doing that psychic shit in her regular, suit. So what other powers and abilities is she going to get in this new suit? Where does Psylocke tie into all of this? Why was Psylocke being followed by 3 different Metroids? So it's so many questions that's going to reveal so many elements of this game that still needs to be revealed. So I'm hype as fuck for that. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm really hype as fuck for this. And this everything we've seen so far from Metroid Prime 4 has screamed high quality, high value, AAA, Game of the Year contender. I think this trailer kind of solidified it even more the second time around. And man, the only thing I think Metroid Prime 4 needs, it needs a multiplayer. And I think with Psylocke being in the game, I think we'll have other hunters in the game. It's kind of only right. I'm dreaming, I'm hoping, I'm praying that we get a Metroid Prime Hunter style multiplayer in Metroid Prime 4. We need it. I think this is what the franchise needs. That game is so beloved by everyone. It's just crazy. And that box art goes crazy. Keep in mind, Retro Studios did hire people from the Halo series, I'm not mistaken, Mass Effect series and not Death Stranding. Ugh, that shitty ass shit. Dead Space. So they did get some developers from those studios. So they was on a hiring spree for a while. So there's a lot of people there that have worked on a lot of sci-fi shit before, and a lot of people there that have worked on multiplayer stuff before. So yeah, that might play a key role. So obviously everything has been tight-lipped about this game, but this suit is the fit on this suit, bro. Woo. Woo. It's crazy. I think that's about Metroid Prime 4 Beyond is what we need. So we're kind of getting a glimpse on why it's called Beyond. You know, this is beyond Samus' normal powers, this psychic shit. So yeah, we're kind of getting a little glimpse into that. But I truly believe. I truly believe that they're going to give us this multiplayer aspect this time around. Like they got to give it to us this time around. We've been wanting it. You know, Prime 2 multiplayer was pretty decent. Prime Hunters obviously was the pinnacle. People still, you know, play that shit to this day. You know, so it's I think it's worth doing. I think Retro Studios is probably going to deliver that to us. I will be disappointed if it does not have a Prime Hunter style multiplayer or a multiplayer aspect to it. But it won't be that much of a disappointment. But it's it needs to happen. It will be Metroid Prime 4 will be the ultimate complete package if it has a Prime Hunters style multiplayer. Like, it will be the ultimate package. Just no more perfect Metroid game that you can make than that. There's no more perfect Metroid game that you can make than that there. Like, seriously. And I think the appearance of Psylocke probably kind of tips it off a little bit. I feel like if you're gonna have the other hunters in the game and you don't have a multiplayer aspect from it, it's like, you know, I don't know about that one. You know what I'm saying? So, as far as 2025 Game of the Year goes, could it happen? Could it possibly be a thing? I think it's possible. I don't think any other game is going to come close. As Metroid Prime 4 is going to come close. To Grand Theft Auto 6, obviously, is what I'm talking about. The only way I can see Metroid Prime 4 possibly dethroning, it's funny to say dethroning when Grand Theft Auto ain't even out yet, but that's how much of a guarantee we know. Just like with Zelda, just like we know with 3D Mario, we know it's a guarantee Grand Theft Auto is going to deliver. It's really it probably just really going to come down to the innovation part of it, and it's going to come down to obviously the multiplayer aspect of it, because we know Grand Theft Auto is obviously going to have a multiplayer aspect to it. So it's all going to come down to the complete value, innovation, and the complete value for whoever can win that Game of the Year crown. It's going to be it's going to be an uphill battle for Metroid Prime 4 to do that. So this is why I think it needs that multiplayer aspect. We're already seeing innovative shit with this new ability, so that's already crazy. It's probably going to need that to dethrone Grand Theft Auto. Will it need it to probably score very high on Metacritic? Probably not. This game, when I first reeled it, I was like, okay, this game is definitely going to be a 90, 91. After seeing this second trailer, I'm putting it up there. I'm saying 94, 95, 96. Maybe 97. Maybe 97 at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how you feel about that, chat, but that's my aspect on that. Like, I love Grand Theft Auto. I can't wait for Grand Theft Auto 6. How people are going to perceive, you know, the new female protagonist is going to be a thing to be seen. So, because, you know, everybody's on this fake woke shit now when it comes to games. So, but I'm pretty sure, I don't think that's going to affect Grand Theft Auto at all. So, I'm going to see how they do this, how they're going to split between, damn, I forgot her name. What was her name? Lucia? Between Lucia and, damn, what was the dude name? I forgot already. How they going to split the campaign between the two? Obviously, everybody think it's going to be similar to how Grand Theft Auto 5 was. But they're giving like off a Bonnie and Clyde type of thing. So, you know, who knows? Maybe you could play the whole campaign in co-op. Yeah, maybe that's a thing they haven't showed y'all yet. That could probably be a thing. So, I don't know. So, it's kind of crazy. I don't know, chat. Y'all got to tell me what y'all think. Like, what do y'all think about this? That's obviously me being a huge Metroid fan. Obviously, I know Metroid is not a big as franchise as Grand Theft Auto is. We all know that. It's pretty obvious. But Metroid Prime 4, man, is it's looking like that motherfucker. She's looking like that bitch. Like, it's looking really, really good. And obviously, Nintendo obviously made the right decision, taking the game from Bandai Namco and giving it back to Retro Studios. There's no doubt in my mind this was the right decision now after everything we saw. We're getting familiarity, but we also getting new. That's what's so great about that. That's what we need. I want my games more woke than when given the chance. I'd rather look at a female character over a male character any day. Yeah, some people feel that way. I don't think it matters at all because it's a video game. I think people have forgotten that this is a video game. It is a game. It's a piece of entertainment that is supposed to take you and suspend you out of real life. That was the point of video games. At some point, some people thought it was supposed to be about being politically correct, which is the biggest fucking bullshit I ever heard. Like, gaming was never about being politically correct. It was just about creating great experiences to, you know, suspend, you know, belief and suck you into that world. That's all it was supposed to be about. You know what I mean? That's why Grand Theft Auto was so successful. You got sucked into a virtual, almost realistic type world where you can just live out your dreams of being a fucking vigilante and a murderous imbecile. So it's that's why Grand Theft Auto took off so well. You really got to do shit that you kind of really thought about doing at one point in time. Whether you was mad at some point in time, sad at some point in time, that's really what it was. You know what I'm saying? So people seem to forgot that's what video games were supposed to be there for. Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars was pretty dope for DS. That was one of the most shocking third-party announcements in the history of gaming. So it's the only thing I can't stand about is that people have taken the word woke and turned it into something totally different than what the word was initially meant for. That's what kind of irks me more than anything. How DEI and woke have completely been redefined because of imbeciles on the fucking internet. They don't even they're applying the terms to the wrong fucking thing, because that's not what they was built and made for. So it just makes me sick when I hear woke in games. It's like, y'all don't even know what woke really fucking meant when we first started saying that. Y'all just turned it to something fucking else. It's just it's you know, that's the annoying part with me. But yeah, we got to go back to where games is supposed to be about entertainment. We kind of got to go back to where entertainment needs to be about fucking entertainment. I'm not a fan of how watered down comedy has become. I liked all the old school type of comedy. I'm a guy that, you know, grew up on Martin, and then as a kid I've seen my uncles and aunts and relatives, they watched In Living Color and shit like that. If you really want to see stuff of how comedy and entertainment used to be, you know, my grandma used to put on what was his name? Oops, man. Richard Pryor. Go back and watch a Richard Pryor stand up. Go back and watch In Living Color. Go back and watch, even if you go back and watch Martin, like, that was some funny shit. You know what I mean? And that's this type of stuff I saw as a child. And then it's a lot of stuff that they did back then that you can't even crip your lips up to say. And it's like, but they understood at that point in time, it was about entertainment. It was about making fun of yourself. And we live in a day and age today where nobody wants to make fun of themselves anymore. But that's what gets you through the stress. That's what gets you through the hard times. That's what gets you through, you know, the tough situations, when you can really take real life situations and you can basically laugh at yourself in that situation and still get through to the next day. Like, but nobody wants to do that anymore. Everything has to be so super serious and political. It's like, bruh, it's so annoying. It's very annoying to navigate. You know what I mean? There's a difference between being malicious and there's a difference between being entertainment and comical. And people have basically tried to merge those two fucking lines together as one. And it shouldn't be that way. It's stupid and it's fucking asinine. You know, there's real situations, obviously, with certain things like racism, bigotry, and all that other stuff. Yes, all that stuff is real. It happens. But it's also situations where people are, you know, doing entertainment or trying to suspend disbelief. It's kind of crazy how we can watch movies on certain things and won't get offended, but, you know, any other platform, any other aspect, people get offended. It's just so ridiculous. Like, there's just one word: intent. Intent means a lot. Intent, you know, covers a lot. So I think the intent part is really missing today, and I hate how they're trying to bring all that shit into gaming. I hate how the fucking the fake gamer that owns a space company is trying to comment on fucking gaming now, and he got his ass fucking handed to him by the Assassin's Creed fucking account. Go sit his musty ass down somewhere. It's like, don't bring that shit into gaming, man. We dealing with enough bullshit already. You know what I'm saying? We did enough bullshit already. Don't bring that shit into gaming. Look, I don't want... Every other aspect of entertainment has been absolutely handicapped because, you know, how people perceive things now. Leave fucking gaming alone. We still hold on to a trend of entertainment that we love. So, because I want to see games like Grand Theft Auto. I want to see games, you know what I mean, that we've been playing before. I don't want to see games be taken so fucking seriously that we can't have quality entertainment pieces anymore. So yeah, it's just nuts. Chinatown Wars, I don't know if they're gonna bring that back. That's not something. It's yeah, it's a lot. It's more than female characters when it comes to anything that people don't agree with is woke, and it just drives me insane. It's like, that's not why we were saying that word, you fucking idiots. But anything they don't agree with is woke now. It ain't even about female characters anymore. It's like we had female characters forever. Like I grew up in the age where we were infatuated by Lara Croft and Tomb fucking Raider. So it's like the shit wasn't woke then. So what are you talking about? like Lara Croft, Lulu Valentine from fucking Ready to Rumble Boxing. Oh, when Ivy from Soul Calibur came on the scene. Oh, Lord have mercy. We lost our shit at that point in time. We really lost our shit at that point in time. Especially on Dreamcast. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When Ivy showed up on Dreamcast and you played it for the first time and you said, oh, that happens now in video games. Yeah, we remember all those times. We remember all those times. So I'm just basically saying it's all a bunch of horse shit. Like The Rock said, it's the biggest pile of dog shit I've ever heard. Because it's just people just like to complain more today than previous years and previous decades. Complaining seems to be the default thing that people like to do. You know, it's like the default thing people like to do is complain. So, yeah, I don't know how we got off into all that. But Metroid Prime 4, boy, yeah, Game of the Year type of contender, bro. Game of the Year type of contender. So, Chad, I got to ask y'all, bro, for real, like, how do y'all feel about this Nintendo Direct? What would you rate it? I would ask what's your favorite, reveal from this show, but I think I already know that answer. But brother, I'm telling you, Metroid Prime 4 has a chance. Metroid Prime 4 has a damn chance. How do you feel about Tomodachi Life? Returning of all. How do you feel about Nintendo Switch games still releasing in 2026? That's a big one. That's a big one for me. Like, games are still releasing in 2026? Like, what? Like, what the hell, bro? Like, what the hell, bro? Oh, man. There's a new Metroid Prime... What the... Bro, this new Metroid Prime 4 artwork is insane, bro. It is insane, bro. It is insane. But yeah. Oh, you rated a 4 out of 10? I wouldn't go that low. I'll give it a 6. Metroid Prime 4 alone. Them still releasing Nintendo Switch titles in 2026. I think that's a big thing. I think that's a big plus. That's a big plus. Honestly, that's a big plus, to be honest with you. Obviously, they announced new games. They did do that. It's definitely not games. It's definitely not games that, I care about, like Rhythm Heaven and Tomodachi Life. Like, but people like that shit. People like that shit. And while I'm talking shit about those games, Rhythm Heaven announcement almost has 1 million views on Twitter. That's how much people like that shit. So I never got into it. You know, more power to them. You know, Tomodachi Life is the number 2 trend right now on Twitter. So I guess people really liked it. I mean, it was a huge success. What was the first one? Was it on DS or 3DS? I think it was on DS. And Tomodachi Life has 2.2 million views on Twitter. So, yeah, obviously there's definitely I guess there's people that definitely like those games. I didn't really care for them too much, but yeah, I guess some people do like it. But 2026 is kind of crazy. 2026 is kind of crazy. So yeah, we're gonna wrap this up. Obviously, we're gonna wrap this up right now. We can take a little Q&A. You got any questions? You know, want to talk about anything related to Nintendo Switch, even Switch 2. Obviously, we're going to be back next week, so make sure you hit this like button. Probably will drop a couple of more videos before the Switch 2 Direct, but we're definitely going to be here live next week for the Switch 2 Direct. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Like, bruh, we're going to be here live, Switch 2 Direct again. As I'm playing this Metroid Prime 4 trailer once again, I want to take some questions, Q&A, you know, real quick. Yeah, that Marvel Cosmic Invasion is pretty interesting. It gave me that old school Marvel game vibes, man. I used to play on, I think it was Genesis. I don't know what game that was. It was SNES or Genesis, but I don't remember the name of the game. But it was a Marvel game. Maybe the chat knows it. The chat knows. What was that Marvel beat 'em up game that was on Genesis and NES? Super NES. Because I cannot remember to save my life right now. But yeah, that looks a little bit interesting. I not something I would want to play. I kind of thought they would get Marvel Rivals on the damn system, but I guess they're waiting for Switch 2 on that one. Like, this game is so fucking beautiful, y'all. Y'all just don't understand, bro. Like, this is this game is really contending for best fucking graphics, period, bro. Like, best graphics, period. Like, this doesn't make any sense that this is on Switch. It might have been X-Men Arcade. Yeah, you might be right. I cannot remember that damn... Was it called X-Men Arcade? I cannot remember the name of that game, but we used to play it, me and my cousins. But I know it was Marvel. Alright, so... Any more questions before we get up out of here? Because I got to go watch this Metroid Prime 4 damn trailer and you know, overanalyze it like the Metroid Prime geek I am, and wish upon a star. So yeah, hit that like button. Make sure you stay tuned. April 2nd, we will be doing Hill Truth Live again reaction. Obviously, it's going to be way more chaos during that day, but you know, your EmpBruh will be here for sure. Yeah, it might have been Spider-Man as well in X-Men on Genesis. Is probably what it was. But I knew it was Marvel characters. Yeah, we're definitely going to be doing that for sure. So hit that like button, leave your comment on the Switch 2 Direct. Obviously, if you just tuning in or tune in late, go back and watch my Pokemon Legends EA rant in this stream. I got a little bit out of control, so I know it was funny when I go back and watch that shit again. Until then, this has been the Hill Truth Live. We're going to be coming right back live again. We will be live again April 2nd for Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. Be early, because we ain't missing it. We ain't missing that shit. Make sure you here. Until then, all I have to say is, Sony, we coming for you.